Yo, what's happening, fan base? Welcome to episode 6 of YHAD, YouTube's favorite show, and yours too, I hope, of course. Where I ask you on Twitter for your honest anime descriptions on the most OP quirks in My Hero Academia. Well, since I always trust you guys, and you guys always give me the right answers, let's see what the fan base had to say. First, we have a lovely fellow who says, "Sticky little bubble fucks, sticky little bubbles." And then, of course, we have a good friend of mine, Briggs, from All Day Anime, saying, "I agree." Well, since Briggs gave your answer credence, I will definitely honestly describe the intense power of little sticky bubble fucks, little sticky bubbles. So, simply put, these things have infinite stick. They stick automatically. So, you could look at this from two angles. The first angle is simple. If little sticky bubble fuck gets All Might to step on a little sticky bubble, All Might will never move again. Or, on the flip side, since these bubbles only stick to the direct surface, All Might could just get up, he'll pick his foot up, and we'll have slight dust of the pavement stuck to the bubble. Basically, what I'm saying is either his quirk is OP AF or extremely useless. It's kind of not in between like the anime is trying to make us believe, but all in all, I guess it's a good answer since Briggs gave it credence. Lazy Spade says, Deku's quirk to spew endless amount of water from his eyes. Yes, definitely a useful quirk. Fire hydrant guy, you got nothing on him. But now allow me to truly express to you the genius going on in this scene. Using the power scaling methods I've developed from the great and powerful Seth the Programmer, who I really have to stop making jokes at his expense. Like, it's really bad. So fine. No, not making that joke. You know what? I'll just make this joke. We won't do it anymore. Got it? No more. No more. Seth doesn't like it, I think. But if you see, from the tears leaving his face, it's powerful enough to smash him into the ground. Now, I don't need to do the math at the exact density of the ground and how much force it would take to push him in, but you realize that it's the speed of his tears ejaculating from his face, coming in contact with the air. Either this scene is a plot hole, it's just for comedy, or Deku's tears move at light speed. Deku is far stronger than you thought, and Deku can slap Saitama by just crying on him. Yes, the power of the Seth. Anyway, we're not doing that anymore. Hopefully, no more. I love you, Seth. Really, you're a cool dude. Banami Mango says, quirk name Beginner's Rook. Effect. Every attack the user uses for the first time is able to auto KO the first person it's used on. Yes, old meme on the channel. I appreciate you bringing up the Beginner's Rook quirk. Definitely crazy overpowered. I don't even need to bring examples of this because it stems from everything. Like, you have Pokemon. It's the first time Ash's Pokemon's using that move. He's gonna win the fight. In Digimon, it's the first time he Digivolves into the big Digimon. He's gonna win that fight even though he's gonna lose the next one. So, this is the power of Beginner's Rook, and it applies to everything. It applies to Rasen Shuriken, it applies to Gear 17th, and it applies to every single form of Goku's. It's just that powerful. Nub says, Sakura's usefulness. Yes, that's a pretty powerful quirk. Shame she never figured out how to use it. Rax says, Ochako power of not being completely Sakura yet. So, as we've already established in previous videos, the word Sakura could be replaced with the word useless. Ochako's power of not being completely useless yet. I'm sorry. I don't think that that's her quirk. I'm pretty sure her quirk is levitating things. We've seen her being totally useless until now. I mean, she fought Bakugo. She survived a million explosions thanks to plot armor, but she still didn't win. Yeah, sorry, but so far Ochako did less than Sakura in Naruto at this point. Yeah, shots fired. Your boy Razzer says the ability for Nux to put out 2+ highly edited videos per week with only half of them being demonetized within the first 24 hours. I call it sum for all. Honestly, I wouldn't have included this because I don't like the self-dick sucking thing. Okay, I do like the self-dick sucking thing, but I wouldn't do it. But you included some for all, and I just had to. Dude, that is genius. I'm definitely using it again. Kennedy, there's no way in hell I'm gonna pronounce your last name, says PewDiePie's quirk allowing him to make original quality content, Kakashi style. That was my joke in the last video, because Kakashi copies everyone else's jutsus, just like PewDiePie copies everyone else's content. Yeah, I thought that was hilarious too. I guess it'll recur on the channel. Hopefully not, because these memes are only funny for like a week, so, Next YHAD will probably not have the Kakashi thing. Haisei says the quirk No You can reflect everything that the enemy uses. I think you're mistaken. No You is not a quirk. No You is actually a stand from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 8. And you know how stands have like these really intricate, specific abilities? Well, No You's stand power is if the opponent uses a Your Mama's Gay attack, then No You can reflect it with infinite damage. Clearly, somebody needs to watch JoJo's. Pap David with a weird apostrophe on the A for no reason. No offense, Pap. says Yaoyorozu's jailbait powers. Liami says quirk, brachiotosis, the ability to analyze whatever is going on in front of you and explain it to everyone around you. You see, this quirk is the most common quirk in anime because it happens to every single support character ever. That's right, we're upgrading it. Brachiotosis used to be a disease. Now it's an ability. Wow, anime's progressing. Shadow-sama says Seth the programmer's programming ability.
Dylan the hacker. Can't even fucking hack.
Seth the programmer can't even fucking program. But yeah, power scaling wise though, the guy's a G. Whoa, I'm just making fun of Seth again. No more making fun of Seth. Big Boy 2.0 says big anime titties. Yeah, that's an OP quirk. Doesn't make the character more useful though. I failed to see a single female character that was useful in anime. And then again, aside from her big anime titties, so touche. Ballast McGee. I don't know how to pronounce your name, sorry. What the hell's a ballast? He says definitely Bakugo Yoshikage's quirk explosion. And he shows a picture of one of the greatest anime villains of all time. I don't want you to sully Yoshikage's name by putting Bakugo in front of it. I personally hate Bakugo, even though apparently the fan base is in love with him. In love with him so much, he fucks every other character in the entire series. I'm going to wash my eyes out with bleach, excuse me. Being able to sleep whenever you want, wherever you want. Well, I can see this as a useful power, but only if it's voluntary. If it's involuntary, no thank you. Electric Blue says, gotta go with the ability to move. Courtesy of Crawler, I love movements, especially as a quirk. Well, Electric Blue, most of us can move. I'm very sorry for your condition. I wish you a speedy recovery, but moving on. Next, we have Shinso's Mind Jack quirk. And this is a serious entry because, let's be honest, there's no way Deku should have survived the Mind Jack quirk. I mean, calling a spade here, that was plot armor up the wazoo. Thanks for mentioning it. I actually wanted to talk about it. Ethan C says a quirk that allows you to make Shippuden filler arcs disappear. It's called fillerguide.com. Whoa. Jared Crandon says the most perfect quirk by far is the help of the fan base. Spelled fan base wrong, I wrote fan base. And the name of that quirk is Help for Y'all. I know this is gonna end up being a problem, but I have fallen in love with the All Might memes and the One for All memes. I freaking love them. The Communist King says, Lil Pump's ability to get a scholarship for Harvard. What the hell's a little pump? Ig the Tree says, Iron Man and Batman's quirk. I have more money than you. OPAF totally came from birth. Totally not obtainable without actually having the natural ability. That's not true. Anyone could do anything if they tried. You could become great. You could become anything. But no, you just sit there making YouTube videos about anime. How far do you oh shit, I'm talking to myself again. Anyway, moving on. Belakis says Logan Paul's Fortnite skills. And who, doggy, is that a quirk? My favorite of the Logan Paul Fortnite moments are when his hands are on screen and, you know, somehow Fortnite is still playing. Almost as if a ghost was controlling it. That's crazy. Or maybe that's his Fortnite quirk. Magtoff in the Franks says Dan's Swagkage detector quirk. Who the hell's Swagkage? Jesse King says Batman. Thanks for playing, Jesse King. John McBottom says Icy Hot's quirk of being able to be OP during the tournament and not be OP after the training. This is completely correct. And this answer basically repeated what we said before. Remember Beginner's Rock? Yeah, that's right. It happened to Icy Hot too. Gabriel Angelo Villa says Toru Hagakure's quirk. Need I explain why? Yeah, you need to explain why. I didn't see shit. Delta says All Might's mystical ability to replace his blood with steroids. That's how he does it, in your face, game theory. Phoenix Edgeworth says, the quirk that gives you the power to mention at least 3 other YouTubers in every video. Swagkage, Seth the programmer. I think I'm still on 2, guys. I think I'm still on 2. Worthy Weeb Miku fan says, Jax Film's quirk of stealing dead memes. Jax Film doesn't steal dead memes, he steals live ones. He started YHAD based off my YHAD series. My YHAD series isn't a dead meme yet. Ash Dust says, PewDiePie's quirk to revive dead memes. Yeah, I'm over 3 YouTubers. But PewDiePie's quirk to revive dead memes. Apparently you don't watch PewDiePie because his quirk is to kill live memes. Alex says, Deku breaking all of his fingers multiple times and being fine after. Yes, I call crazy luck that there happens to be Dr. Lady that can heal these wounds. I consider crazy luck plot armor. Call me nuts. Everyone else does. You might as well too. But yeah, crazy luck is plot armor. Orange Giant says being able to win at rock, paper, scissors. I just got over telling you that there's a difference between stands and quirks. Save your stand abilities for a future time. Ahmed says, Toga's smile. Yes, a truly powerful ability. The ability to orgasm without having sex. Wow. AV says, Moomin Rider's power of the bicycle. At last, someone understands the true power of Moomin Rider's bicycle. He can ride it while standing. No one can do that. Elijah says getting pink hair and saying, Yuki, future diary reference. Of course, Briggs, all the anime, comes in clutch with his own answer, the can you do this quirk? And if they can't, they either die or pray. $3.99. It's a great prize. Yeah, there's no honesty needed to be added. Briggs, nicely done, man. Marwan Shakshuki talks about the power of friendship quirk that we see in the manga that a bad guy uses. Spoilers, man, but I'll accept it because we all knew a power of friendship quirk was coming anyway. I say it's a quirk because it's used by the bad guys. The good guys don't need a quirk, that power of friendship. You see, that comes naturally with the title good guy. Juan Perez says Matt Pat's quirk to overanalyze yet miss a key detail, which is stated plainly and obviously. So let's get things straight here. Matt Pat does not miss key details. He just analyzes the stupid ones. Tuski says the power of mental instability. I don't know, he has this gif of this weird rodent guy, but I have a strange feeling he's talking about me. Sydney Hayworth says being able to watch a sub and multitask. I think that quirk's called the Sharingan. We'll have to look into it. Moving on. Grape Juice says Nux Taku's quirk. Sarcasm. What? I'm never sarcastic. There, how was that? PC the Unicorn says quirk name, motor mouth, ability, never being able to shut up. Why do I have a feeling half of these entries are talking about me? This is weird. Yael Stein says Noble's cringe quirk, finally something that's not talking about me. Don't you dare say in the comments, well, it's technically applicable to you too. No, Noble cringes well. I don't cringe well. His cringes are art. Broken Logic says quirk name is called False, and his ability, make people with shit taste combust. I would do that, but I'm friends with Anime Recon, and I don't really want him to combust. He's kind of an okay dude. Suzaku's quirk, being Lelouch's bitch. Obviously, you didn't research Code Geass enough. Suzaku's quirk was be everyone's bitch. Guys, I want much more intellectual answers than this. Research your stuff before you comment to the prestigious YHAD. Nobody says a quirk that gives you real-life skills, social skills, and a real life. Yeah, I take it back. Not all these comments are talking about me. Kid Anon says Izaya's quirk, being an asshole, and we're back to me. Although I love Izaya, he's one of the best anime characters ever. And I think we insulted Nux enough today to call this quits. So, thanks so much for watching YHAD, YouTube's favorite show. Feel free to subscribble if you're interested in future episodes, and follow me on Twitter to reply to my tweets when I come up with another YHAD. The good news is, I came up with another YHAD, so you can reply in the comments. Best My Hero Academia battles. Could be real, could be hypothetical. I'll honestly describe that fight. Next episode will be All Fight. Oh, that was a bad All Might meme. Anyway, super thanks to my Patreons for helping out. The Swag Coggers, Colton Scott, you, and another dude, or dudette, never know with these people. For the two Lore Twiggers, we have Illuminsan and Galactic, and for the God Usopp tier, JD Fincher and Ezedric. Link to my Patreon in the description, next to the Twitter, which you can still click on to follow me. It's way easier to deal with Twitter than to deal with YouTube. For whatever reason, YouTube does not like me. Maybe it just doesn't like everybody, but I feel special here. Please subscribe for more All Might memes. Also, last episode of YHAD, we were talking about anime characters like PewDiePie. So, honestly, I think that was one of my favorites ever. And here's a clip. Theo. Ree! Lolly Nazi. A cyborg Nazi. Raoul says Asta. What defining features of Asta are there? There's literally nothing about the guy aside from the fact that he yells all the— Oh, okay. Never mind. I gotcha.